So in previous videos, we have talked about how repeat community days may not be the most exciting when it comes to a recycled shiny. I think this community day is going to break the mold on that with Shiny Timburr Community Day. Now, Shiny Timburr has been in the game for years now, but it's an amazing shiny, it's an amazing shiny family, it's a relevant Pokemon, and all around a very sought after shiny. So let's get into all of the bonuses and what I think is going to be your best tips, tricks, and hacks to this community day. So the announcement will tell us that we are going to get Conkeldurr with Brutal Swing. Now, dark type attacks on a fighting type Pokemon, I don't know how that's going to change its relevancy in PvP or raids. I am not a PvP or a PvE person. I'm sure if you want that type of info, it's out there, but I don't have that. All I know is Brutal Swing is definitely an interesting move on Conkeldurr. You will get the $1 research if you choose to buy it. I'm gonna tell you right now, every community day, it's usually gifted to me, but before the gifting system, I would always recommend buying this because it usually comes with incense, star pieces, lucky eggs, a rocket radar, and a lot of encounters with the community day Pokemon, which gives you a chance at a higher IV, a Shundo, all of that fun stuff. I definitely recommend the $1 research. The bonuses of the event are gonna be really cool. 3 times Stardust, 2 times Catch Candy, 2 times XL Candy Chance if you're over level 31, Lure Mods for 3 hours, Incense for 3 hours, Snapshots, 1 special extra trade, and 50% less Stardust. Trades are going to be important. We'll talk about that in a minute. And then at the end of the community day, you'll have the window from, let's see, it says raid battles from 5 to 10 p.m. I've never seen a raid at 10 p.m., so I wouldn't guarantee that, but it's going to be the 4-star girder raids, which will give you the chance for increased spawns of Timburr if you miss the actual community day, which I do still love that feature on the real community days, not the community day classics. Here's my thing. Tips and tricks are going to be small for this one, but they're going to be very, very important. One of the 2 is going to be pineapple berries. You are going to want to have as many pineapple berries as humanly possible, and why? That's going to go into the other tip, trading. So it is a trade evolution Pokemon, meaning if you swap it, it will be a free evolution from Girder to Conkeldurr. However, if you get a good IV shiny, you're going to want to evolve it yourself. You're not going to want to have to do the trade to do that. So my thing about it is get as many pineapples on it, as many candies, as many XLs as possible. So if you do get a good IV shiny or a Hundo, Shundo, whatever, you can do your own evolution. If not, line up lucky trades with friends in your area. Let's say you go out with your community day group and you've got lucky trades with 2 people. All of you get together, do those lucky trades for the Timburr swap, because more than likely, at least in my experience, all of the ones you catch are going to be garbage. Like, I think there's 1 or 2 community days tops that I have ever gotten a good IV, one of which was a Shundo Magikarp on Magikarp Community Day. However, that was tracked with a map and just got lucky after. Good Lord, I'd have to go back and watch the video. I think it was 5-6 checks. We were just looping around San Diego when they were called out on the map, checking different Hundos, and finally I did manage to get a Shundo, but I don't use maps anymore. I don't use trackers anymore. I don't like that style of play. So usually my IVs are pretty crappy. That being said, that's pretty much all I can say for tips and tricks for this. Star pieces, if you have them, obviously, but with triple catch Stardust, you don't need a star piece. Just catch as much as humanly possible. I try to hoard Ultra Balls for easier, quick catching, especially if you're going to be using pineapple berries. I don't recommend raspberries or nanips. They're useless on community day. You want Ultra Balls, you want pineapples, you want to catch as many as humanly possible. And even if you're not doing the special trade for lucky, keep them in trade cap, back and forth. get that Lundo. I've got, I want to say 2 or 3 Lundos in my entire career of trading in Pokemon Go. It's not a guarantee, but there is a higher chance on a community day you'll be able to get it just because you'll have so many Pokemon to trade, and you can do it the day of, the day after. There have been times, depending on the Pokemon, I will trade cap 3-4 days straight after community day ends. But I'm very excited for this one. Like I said, great shiny, great bonuses. The $1 research is always easy. And even though I was extremely lucky with Timburr when it was released.
Flashback.
Can we get it on the very first raid? 3, 2, 1. Are you kidding me? There's no way that you... Well, I mean, I guess we can end the video.
End of flashback.
I'm still very happy with this community day because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of people are going to want to go for it. And this is going to be one of those community days where we will see a massive spike in players because it is an exciting shiny. At least that's what I'm thinking. Let me know down in the comments. Are you excited for Timburr Community Day? Do you have any other tips and tricks that you might think of to make that day even better? Leave those down in the comments so I can pin it for other players to look at. Make sure to like the video. If you're new here, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and if you're really enjoying, check out these other 2 videos on screen, and I will catch y'all in the next one.